like Styles is at a point where, like you said, he's in his early 40s, so there's not a lot to say like, well, he's going to put over the young guy or pass the torch type of deal. I think he's already done that in some instances with Roman and guys like that. So I don't see any benefit to them. They're just going to, I think it's just for Undertaker to wrestle, and they'll have some bells and whistles because it's a boneyard match, and he'll get the victory. All right, here we go. 2 title matches. SmackDown Universal Champion Bill Goldberg versus Roman Reigns.
Okay, so what's the eye roll for?
No, I was.
No, you said Roman Reigns, and then you did.
I was thinking about my prediction for this match.
Well, there's a lot of rumors out there, but we're gonna go by this card. By this card, Roman Reigns would win. So if my pick is correct, it would be Roman Reigns. If for any reason that's not going to happen, and Roman Reigns is not in the match, I would say Goldberg, but Roman Reigns wins.
I'm going to pick Goldberg. That's what I'm going with, Goldberg. So
you think Goldberg's going to beat Roman Reigns?
I think Goldberg's going to beat Roman Reigns, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Spear versus spear, bro. Who's got the better spear?
Yeah. This is such bullshit, but continue.
Goldberg has got the jackhammer, and Roman Reigns has a Superman punch. I just think it's uneven. I think Goldberg gets the win. You saw how quickly he beat Bray Wyatt, so I don't see any issues with Roman Reigns here.
Dude, you have really turned the coronavirus, COVID-19, has really made you a bitter fuck. Really has.
I don't think that's what's made me a bitter man. All right, last match on the card after this marathon. Brock Lesnar defending the WWE Championship against Drew McIntyre. Winner of the Men's Royal Rumble.
Drew McIntyre should win. Lesnar sucks. But are they going to hold it off for SummerSlam because they want the big moments? How much more can you draw out this Brock Lesnar shit? Drew McIntyre wins in an empty arena to the chorus of nobody. Drew wins, Brock loses.
Yeah, I'm going with Drew. I think it should set up for him winning no matter what in terms of where the show is going to be held. I have heard things like Brock Lesnar's contract only runs through the summer. Not that they're just not going to renew it or extend it anyway, because they seem to always do that. But I think it would be better to have Drew win the title and be on the show week after week. The other
Brock
thing is
Lesnar, AEW confirmed.
Sorry. The other thing is, since I know you're such a fan of Brock, there is a Brock Lesnar marathon on ESPN Sunday during the day prior to WrestleMania that you can watch. It's got some of his UFC fights. It has some of his.
Does it have the one with Frank Mir?
I don't think so. I didn't see that on the list.
What with Cain Velasquez?
It might be there. I really don't know. I'd have to look at the list. I'm not a UFC guy, but there's a marathon with some of his UFC matches. There's some of his amateur wrestling matches from Minnesota.
That's cool.
And then I think they're showing a WrestleMania during the day on ESPN prior to actual WrestleMania going live on Sunday night. So Brock Lesnar fans rejoice if you're around on Sunday, which I'm sure everybody will be because no one's going anywhere. Can watch Brock Lesnar marathon on ESPN.
Not gonna happen. I'd rather watch old Mid-South wrestling. I'd rather watch the best of Tony Gurria. I'd rather watch Gary Hart. I'd rather watch a live reading of Gary Hart's book. I'd rather watch.
I feel like you shouldn't be speaking ill of the dead, but that's okay.
No, I'm not speaking ill at all. I heard it was a great book. I would rather watch Killer Kowalski train Terror Rising. I would rather watch a 60-minute Iron Man match between Renegade and Ryback than any of the shit they're going to put on Brock Lesnar on Sunday. Unless he's going to have the boombox and do the mariachi dance. That's the only thing I'll watch from Brock Lesnar.
I don't know you don't know, man. You got to watch to find out. I think that's the key. You have to watch the marathon to see what they're going to show. So maybe they'll have the mariachi, bro.
But I'll be live tweeting. We'll be maybe together on Saturday to watch SummerMania. Depends on how COVID-19 goes. Listen, if the matches get timed, some of these matches are really good matches on paper. I'm looking forward to the show because Chance is fucking hungry. Because it's going to give us something to do, man. It's the only pro wrestling right now is the only sport that's delivering fresh content. I went back and started watching Impact Wrestling because Sling TV is for free. I know you're watching NXT UK. It's getting us through, man. There's no MLB, there's no NBA, there's no NHL. thank God we have pro wrestling, huh, buddy?
Yeah, man. It's they've been the most active in terms of new content, so the ratings are still going down the toilet, but I'm still watching,
I saw last night, like the combined for both shows, like 111, like 1.1 million or something, where AEW is getting 900,000. So, listen, man, I appreciate the WWE for what they're doing. I know a lot of people are down on them. Oh, it's not safe. Whatever. They're grown adults. Nobody's forcing them to do it. I hope not, at least. I know Tony Khan's saying if you don't want to, wrestle, you don't have to. But who knows with Vince? He could be like, I don't know, just better be there. You got to show up to work. But everybody, check us out all through social media at All Night Long WP on everywhere you social media. Facebook.com/All Night Long WP. YouTube.com/All Night Long Wrestling Podcast. That's it for another edition of the show. We are your hosts. He's the Stallion. I'm the Enforcer, and we are tapping out.